All right, hi everyone. So this is going to be Divine Feminine's reading for love reading for April. If you remember, I guess I'm just going to start saying this in every video. For Divine Feminine's love reading, we focus more so on her and what she can do, what you can do if you resonate to better yourself. And then Divine Masculine's reading is where we focus more, of course, on the Divine Masculine and what might be going on in the connection and what they want to say to you. I am sitting up under a vent. It's starting to get warm, so I apologize if that comes on, but you know, there's nothing I can really do about it. But let's just go ahead and get into the tarot spread, and then if you want to skip ahead to the oracle section, the timestamp will be in the description box. So for the overall energy, we've got the Eight of Cups, and then yeah, the Death card was like right up under it. So definitely feels like a large collective is walking away. Feels as though the connection is over. That's been in the energy probably like the last, couple months or so. Just a lot of growth, I feel like, for a certain group of Divine Feminine. I feel like they have not really been fulfilled by their connection, and they're really searching for better. They know that they can have better, and I feel like that's what I'm really seeing here today. But for Divine Feminine's energy, we've got the King of Pentacles reversed with the Three of Swords. I really feel like the King of Pentacles represents how she's the King of Pentacles reversed represents how she's viewing Divine Masculine. Like, I feel like the upright King of Pentacles in general just represents, a provider, somebody who can, take care of you. They're balanced, they're stable. But with it coming up reversed, I feel like obviously that means, at least reversals for me, that means she feels that he's none of these things. I feel like she doesn't feel safe in his energy. She doesn't feel like he can provide for her, take care of her. And really, in her mind, the connection is over with the Three of Swords. And I feel like it's her that's really initiating this ending and letting him go. So for her feelings, we got the Emperor, the Five of Cups, the Eight of Pentacles. So some of you might view your Divine Masculine as the Emperor, maybe controlling, a tyrant, the Emperor in the reverse meaning basically. But then I also feel like this represents more of, Divine Feminine, stepping into her power, taking control, actually taking action, having balance between her masculine and feminine energies. But then some of you might also be tapping a little bit more into your masculine energy, which is more so action oriented. So this means that you're actually in the space of doing things instead of, just receiving. All right. But again, we got the Emperor, Five of Cups, Eight of Pentacles. So yeah, some of you might feel as though your person was controlling. I really see, maybe there's still some grief or sadness about this. I really feel like with the Eight of Pentacles, this is saying that you wanted it to work out. But with the person, Divine Masculine coming up as King of Pentacles, I just feel like you got into a place in which you just accept. It might be difficult, but you got into a place in which you accept that the best thing for you to do is let go. And I'm also feeling like the Eight of Pentacles represents you working on yourself, moving yourself forward. Some of you could be focused on your career. I'm getting, not even just because it's a Pentacle card, it's what I'm hearing. And then I'm noticing the eights. So maybe some of you are seeing eights. There's only two here, actually. There's threes also. There's twos. So we got, maybe you're seeing twos, threes, eights. Twos are like balance, can relate to decision making. Threes are more so like your divine help is nearby. And then eights, I see more of a number as progress, also abundance. Oh, there is a third eight right here. But so for how you're viewing Divine Masculine, we've got the Five of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords with the King of Swords. A lot of you, I feel like, may have felt or may currently still feel rejected. But I feel like I see another group that, again, is cutting this person off. And ultimately, if not right now, you're going to view it as a victory with the Six of Wands. Some of you, because I do feel like the Six of Wands could be reversed too. So some of you might be feeling a little bit defeated. Like this person's not seeing you. They're not recognizing you for who you are and your worth and what you deserve. And again, I'm just getting different collectives here. Some of you might feel rejected while others of you are just taking this and, taking the high road and move on. It might not have been an easy road to get to where you currently are, but in the end, it's like you're leveling up that glow up energy that we keep seeing if you're watching the other readings or just watching other collective readings where they're talking about glow up and incoming success. So, but for Divine Masculine's energy, we got the Eight of Swords, Eight of Wands, Nine of Pentacles. So really, for me, I'm feeling like this represents him having clarity, him having an epiphany, him wanting to take action after basically Divine Feminine stance as far as wanting to move away. It's that energy of, you know, too little too late. Like, you have to walk away for this person to wake up, but I don't really feel like a lot of you are gonna go back so easily, if at all. Next, we've got, for his feelings, we got the Wheel of Fortune, the Queen of Swords. So again, it's like there's an outward, I feel like, or let me just say, divine feminine is shifting. She's stepping into her power in a different way than I feel like I've seen before, especially through these cards. And then I feel like that's coming, well, divine masculine is seeing that. He's seeing her transform, and he's seeing that she means what she says. So in the past, you know, maybe he got away with doing certain things, or maybe in the past he was able to give certain excuses and she accepted him back. But I feel like there's a true difference here. Like, she's not the same person that he's used to. And I love it. I love seeing this and channeling this energy. But next, we've got, for how he's viewing her, we've got the Three of Cups, Eight of Swords. So in general, I just feel like he's seeing her move on without him. I feel like this is creating uncomfortable energy with the Eight of Swords. She's living her best life. Some of you may actually move on and, you know, date someone new. That's been coming up a lot. But, you know, it's just him feeling, maybe energetically, but also viewing divine feminine, you know, actually being out, living her life, spending time with friends, taking care of herself, being independent. You know, it's uncomfortable. He's not used to that. But then that kind of shows, you know, toxic energy on his part. Like, maybe in the past he thought that he was all that she had, but he's seeing different now. She's proving to him, what I'm hearing is like, she's proving to him that she doesn't need him. The world doesn't stop because he wants to play games, basically. So next, for the mutual energy, we've got the Sun card with the Nine of Wands. I really feel like the Sun represents you both awakening, and they're really mirroring, kind of. It represents you both awakening, but then also like an energy of perseverance. When it comes to divine feminine, I feel like it's an energy of perseverance as far as moving herself forward, focusing on her own path, not really maybe looking back at divine masculine. But then for divine masculine, I feel like this is him awakening and realizing that he wants to pursue the connection with divine feminine. I am seeing babies with the Sun card. So I tend to think more future focused. Maybe some of you already have children with this person, but you know, I'm not saying that some of you are not going to reconcile. So there is totally potential that maybe you and this person will work things out and go on to have children. Or if you choose to move on from this person, because I personally believe that's possible. If you choose to move on with another person, this could be a new baby in your future. But for the block, we've got the Three of Wands, the High Priestess, Two of Swords, with the Ten of Pentacles. So I just feel like there's that decision making I was mentioning with the twos. High Priestess also is a two. I'm seeing longing energy. So it's more that energy of, you know, this decision was likely not easy for you or divine feminine, but I feel like her intuition is telling her she knows what she's going to get when it comes to divine masculine. Maybe she's wanting it to work out, but he's not in a place in which he can, you know, properly receive her. And so the best thing for her to do is to make the decision to move on. So I feel like that's the main block, like her intuition, not in a bad way, just her intuition, you know, her allowing it to guide her, you know, following what it's telling her as far as, you know, this is not the person I need to be with at this time. And I feel like there's that focus on career and legacy, again, with the Ten of Pentacles. But then it could also be those of you that are making a decision to go in a different direction. This could be, you know, some sort of abundance or windfall, you know, coming to you because you're choosing to focus on yourself. I want to say regardless of whether you get back with this person down the line or, you know, you choose to move on with someone new. I do feel like those of you, well, I do specifically get some of you moving on to someone new, and it's like the Ten of Pentacles is you getting everything you wanted in life, career, relationship. Like maybe this person didn't want to commit to you. You know, you wanted to have this Ten of Pentacles with this divine masculine, but it actually doesn't happen, and you move on to somebody much better. You actually get what you want with someone else. Okay, and then we've got the King of Cups with the Empress as the outcome. I also pulled the Ten of Cups with the Chariot. I'm really just feeling like this represents divine feminine energy. You know, maybe in the past it was hard for her to, you know, use her throat chakra, be vulnerable, communicate her feelings, but I feel like if that was true, it's like she's stepping more into an energy again of taking action, using her or tapping more into her masculine energy and actually communicating her feelings. And this is moving her into alignment. Again, this could be towards divine masculine, but then also I just feel like it's happening in general. Her being more free flowing with her emotions. I was also getting her being more in control of her emotions too, like just getting in control of herself. And then, yeah, there's the Emperor and the Empress here. And then I feel like, you know, her being in this, you know, free flowing energy, her having more control over herself is allowing her life just to progress in general with the Chariot. But then also it's leading towards emotional and wish fulfillment with the Ten of Cups. And I didn't even notice the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles is here, which to me obviously are the positive ones, you know, the ones you actually want to see. I feel like when it comes to the Ten of Swords, Ten of Wands, you want to see those, I guess, in reverse. But so yeah, I feel like that was a really nice reading. But I wanted to pull some, I never really used these, or I think I was using them maybe like last year, but I want to pull some actual Divine Feminine Oracle cards today. Look, I mean, there's Divine Masculine. All right, so we've got Patience. So some of you, again, I'm going to keep it open, or I'm going to be open-minded. Like some of you could be having patience in regard to this connection with this particular Divine Masculine. And really, you could just be having patience, you know, about your life in general. But that's a good place to be, because I feel like that's when a lot of positive can happen versus, you know, being impatient. Some of you may be used to chasing, but I feel like you're not, a lot of you are not doing that anymore. Yeah, you're focused on your inner light. Feel like your vibration is rising. We've got guidance from higher self, spirit, trusted family or friends, anyone with wisdom. So far, I feel like it's mainly you, but you could be looking to other people for guidance, which is totally fine. So, you know, you're in a joyful energy and you are in your Divine Feminine energy. It says sacred feminine journey back to self. So we got trigger, there's twin flame, but then we got love at the bottom. It says loves unconditionally, unselfishly, with no limitations. So there could still be some things that are triggering to you, which is understandable. But I feel like from the tarot cards, a lot of you, majority of you, or the majority of the collective that I'm picking up on is focused on, you know, healing these triggers and continuing to move forward. That's not to say some of you might be a little bit far behind, and, you know, because we're all in different places, but really with love at the bottom, I just kind of feel like this is what you want. I also feel like this is what you are. And I'm not really seeing the triggers really such as negative. Again, it could be some of you being triggered by your person, being triggered in a negative way. But I feel like it's like you being in this love vibration is what's triggering your ascension, if that makes sense, okay? We've got some secrets. We've got boundaries. So this is what you're stepping into and what you're implementing. I feel like moving forward, having more boundaries. It says making self-care a priority, being direct, tuning into one's feelings, and practicing self-awareness. So there's Divine Masculine, again, at the bottom. It says sacred masculine, feminine recognizes her masculine and the connection as home. And I'm really going to stop there. But I want to clarify these secrets. People could be gossiping about your connection, I feel like. So we've got intimacy, we've got depressed. We also have awakening. It says spiritual ascension, change in behavior, slowing down to reflect, shift in priorities and values, transformation of the inner world. So yeah, I feel like that represents what I was saying with the sun. You know, you're awakening. Your behaviors, I feel like, are changing dramatically. And I feel like it's becoming a more outward thing. Like maybe some of you, you've been working on this for quite some time. And it's like now it's starting to show through your external actions and in your external world. But with intimacy and depressed, I really kind of feel like some of you could be keeping, like if you were depressed or if you are currently depressed, you could be keeping this to yourself. And then some of you might be desiring intimacy with this divine masculine or desiring intimacy in general, and you could just be keeping that to yourself, but it's understandable. Okay, but let's just get some guidance messages. Oh, look, there's stand up for yourself at the bottom. So just more about you having boundaries, or maybe some of you needing to implement those still. Wow, so we got to express yourself. So again, I always feel like I pick up on at least maybe a couple different collectives where I feel like some of you are already in this energy that I'm seeing, but then others of you might need to kind of step into that energy, which is totally fine. We've got Queen of Cups, emotional realm, self-care. So I feel like this is where, you know, this awakening, this ascension, you elevating is coming from, you pouring more into yourself, you nurturing yourself, focusing on self-care. We've got find balance, which I feel like you guys are doing with the twos. But we've got instill boundaries. We've got remember your power. You are beautiful, remember that. And then at the bottom, we've got control your emotions. Like, it still just amazes me. But as far as the self-care messages, just to wrap this reading up. Oh, look, and the level up kind of flipped over. It says start small, start today, just start. The sky is the limit. There's the solar plexus, which, you know, for me, just the main thing I think about is having confidence. So this could be something that a lot of you are stepping more into, but then obviously already having, I feel like, with what I'm seeing here. We got health checkup. Take charge of your health and schedule your annual checkup. Excuse me. Take charge of your health and schedule your annual checkup. So just be mindful of that. We've got level up, start small. Well, I already read it, so there it is actually coming out. But we've got use essential oils, because I keep seeing it, I'm going to take it out. We've got essential oils can help boost your mood and promote positive energy. We've got take a vacation, time to escape all of your life obligations to recharge yourself. We've got meditate, quiet the mind, and let your soul speak. We've got fuck be nice but not too nice. Not everyone deserves your kindness. With the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords being here again, I feel like there's an emphasis on you being in your balance in your masculine and feminine energies, being in alignment basically. But if you were in a place of just letting people walk all over you, including your divine masculine, that's ending. And we've got love your single life. So this could be, again, this Three of Cups. You guys just enjoying yourself, not really focusing, you know, some of you on so much on being in a commitment. I'm really seeing some of you just having a mindset shift, like, whereas maybe all you wanted was to be with this person, but then it's like once you kind of get on your path and you start exploring, it's like you actually enjoy, you know, not being tied down. But love your single life. It says your singleness is an opportunity to spend quality time with yourself. So some of you, again, you might have had difficulty with this in the past, but I feel like I'm seeing you come into being more comfortable with it. But then at the bottom, we've got to be stronger than your excuses. Drop the excuses. When you drop all the excuses, you'll start seeing results. And so I feel like, again, that's where a lot of you currently are, but then there could be some of you that are needing to still work on this. See self-exploration. We've got get unstuck. Clear your energy, the sacral chakra. Crystal healing might be of use to some of you. Okay, but that's pretty much all I have for you. Divine Masculine's reading will be posted after the next day after this one. So I hope this was helpful to some of you in some way, but there's face your fears. Don't be impulsive. But I feel like that kind of comes with being more in control of yourself. But wow, there's clear your energy again. Okay, but yeah, that's all I got for you. I hope you were able to find it helpful in some way. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.